Hey everybody, Chuck here. Welcome to our channel. Today, for a few days, Kelly and I are in Pigeon Forge and we're at the Dollywood Dreammore Resort. And we're looking forward to the next few days. And we have a couple of very special guests with us this week. We have our grandchildren, Jacob and Jolene, are going to be with us. They've never seen snow before, so we're up here hoping that in the next few days, we'll get some snow and they'll be able to see snow for the first time. So we're looking forward to the next few days. We're going to see what Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge has for winter activities, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves. So here we go. So for a few moments, let me take you around the resort, show you around. And it's the first time we've been here, staying here, so we're looking forward to it. So check it out. Like Jacob has already found him a little resting spot. Come on, Jacob.
Jolene said if we get a new house, we get one with 2 sets of stairs.
She wants the staircase or like what's here. Yeah, I know it. I love dual staircases. And it looks like Jolene's already found the other resting spot. Jacob had one, Jolene's got the other. So a beautiful resort here at the Dreammore Resort. So here in a little bit, they're going to have some hot chocolate back in the lobby. So we're going to go get us a little bit of hot chocolate, and then we'll make our way to the island down in Pigeon Forge. We're going to try to get into Paula Deen's kitchen, have some supper, and then that'll probably wind up our first afternoon here at the resort. So Lord willing, we'll see some snow over the next few days. We'll have a great time. So I forgot to mention, later tonight here at the resort, if the weather is permitting, they are going to have s'mores and bedtime stories. And this is what they call the barn. And this is where they will have the bedtime stories here in the barn. And then over this way, we got the huge fire pit over here. And each person can get 1 s'mores package and make your s'mores. So we'll come back for that. Hopefully the weather is good, and the grandkids should enjoy s'mores and bedtime tonight. Bedtime stories. How's the hot chocolate?
Hot.
Very hot?
Yeah.
Haven't even tried it yet. I've had a...
You can't drink it yet. It's
Yeah.
hot.
Smells good.
Try a little bit.
Oh,
Don't want to burn your tongue?
I will.
Be careful, don't burn your tongue.
Oh, that's hot. Let's try.
What do you think? Needs some marshmallows.
It does.
Needs some marshmallows. It's still good hot chocolate though. Yeah, really good. Very hot. We had to wait for it to cool down for a couple of minutes. But after being outside, the temperature right now is 37. It feels good.
Let's go drink it outside. Yeah, let's go drink it outside.
Please be still.
So let me give you all a little quick tour of the room. Of course, we got the bathroom area here. Place to hang our clothes. And of course, we've already got all of our stuff laying out everywhere and got things unpacked. But a nice little room for the next few nights. We got a view of the water park. I don't know if they're building it or if it's been running, I'm assuming. Of course, closed down for the winter. And I know you're not going to be able to see it on this camera, but there is snow on the top of those mountains, way up, about right in there. So maybe we'll get some snow over the next few days. Well, we had a great supper at Paula Deen's Kitchen. Now we're just out here along the island. They got it all lit up real well tonight. So we'll hang out here just for a little bit, catch the fountain display, and then we'll head back to the resort.
Wait till it changes another color. Yeah, look pink.
Well, we got about 30 minutes before the bedtime stories. So we thought we'd just come out, warm up by the fire, and get ready. Well, good morning. We had an eventful night last night. We went to bed early. We had a long day of driving. And at about, what was it? About 10 to 11, the fire alarm goes off. And it took me a moment to figure out what was going on. I was sound asleep. But once we figured out, it was the fire alarm, it wasn't, sometimes they'll go off and then they'll, if it's a false alarm, they shut them off fairly quickly. Well, this one was going and going and going. So we jumped up, we got the grandkids dressed, got our jackets on, and we headed out the door. And fortunately, we're right here next to the stairwell. So we open the door, we go down, people are already heading down from different floors, heading outside. So we get outside, there's the fire department here, and it's about 33 degrees. So standing outside in our pajamas, shivering, we make our way over to the van to get in, try to keep the grandkids warm. But turned out it was just, really we don't know. I don't know if it was a false alarm or if somebody actually set off the fire alarm or what happened. Never heard any details. We heard some people say that it was, they smelled smoke in the hallway of floor 2. Others said somebody pulled the fire alarm. Not really sure, but after about less than 15 minutes, they gave us the all clear and we were able to come back in. So sort of an eventful night, but it's morning time now. It is 30 degrees outside, and we're going to get up, get dressed, and our plan today, Lord willing, is head over to, what's it called, Ober, Gatlinburg, and take the tram up the mountain. So let's go see. Well, a little change of plans this morning. I didn't buy the unlimited tickets for Ober Gatlinburg early enough, and they were all sold out today. So we bought tickets for tomorrow, and so we'll do that. So today, I think what we're going to do is take a ride up, see if the mountain pass is open, take the kids up there, and then we may make our way up over to Cades Cove and show the kids around there. So here we go. All right, we are on our way to Cades Cove. We stopped in at the Visitor Center, picked up our parking pass, and now we have about an hour drive over to Cades Cove. It's 24 miles through the mountains. Roads are open. We were going to go up to Klingman's Dome, but they have that road closed, I reckon, for the winter season. So we'll make our way to Cades Cove, and then we'll come back and then go up to Newfound Gap, which is open, they say. So that's our plan for right now. So we're going to enjoy the ride and the view up through the Great Smoky Mountains. All right, we made it into Cades Cove. We're stopped here and going to walk up to John Oliver's cabin. It's a little chilly still. I think the temperature's about 37 right now. We saw some deer coming in, didn't we? Yeah, saw about 6 or so as we drove in. Jolene found her a walking stick. There you go, baby. Yes, the stairs are too big for you. Is this the little creek bed down here? Dried up right now. You're a mountain goat? Yeah, looks like the little creek is dried up right now. Not sure if they've had a whole lot of rain here this year. You know, it doesn't matter how many times we've been out here to Cades Cove. It never gets old. It's always beautiful. Always see something new and interesting that we didn't see before. So we always enjoy coming out here. I think this is the first time in a long time that we've been here in the winter time. Deer, I don't know if we've ever been here in the winter time. It's always usually in the summer or the fall. Yeah, in Cades Cove. So this might be our first winter time actually out driving around the loop here at Cades Cove. All right, we'll head back up, go a little bit further around the loop. All right, we pulled in here at the Primitive Baptist Church. Gonna let the kids check it out. It's the Cades Cove Primitive Baptist Church, organized June 16th, 1827. Going to lead the congregation in a song. It's an old church, ain't it? Old wooden pews. Yeah, I know it. People ride on stuff when they shouldn't. So Jolene, you think we could sit in these hard church pews for an hour sermon?
No.
No.
Hurt.
And they're a little hard, ain't they? And they're short. I bet we could at least make a 20-minute sermon, maybe.
They're not as long as the ones at our church.
Yeah. These are the old wooden pews, how they used to make them back in the day.
Preacher.
Are you going to say that again?
You gonna sing a song? You gonna preach a sermon?
No, this is 846.
846. What's the song?
That's the Bible.
Oh, okay. You got the Bible. I got you.
Page 846. St. John 1:31.
Okay. Book of St. John. Pulled in here to the Missionary Baptist Church. So this cove has so far a Primitive Baptist. We passed a Methodist church and now we're at the Missionary Baptist. Yeah, it's a little bitty like New Testament, yeah. Let's see, what does it say? I don't have my glasses on. Here, Mom, come read this for us.
All the answers you'll ever need are found in here. May God be with you. He will direct your path. 12/31/23 p.m.
Cool. So somebody wrote a little message and left it in here for somebody to read.
John, go back here. The choir sings.
You know, it's interesting to walk out here in these old cemeteries and you see the names and the dates of people. You see that date, like we have one up here. It's October 27th, 1912 to March 10th, 1983. And you just wonder what their life was like, that dash in between those two dates. All right, well, let's make us way on around. This here was the Missionary Baptist Church. I say we're probably about, halfway around the loop maybe? Not sure. But we're going to work our way on around to the rest of it. We get done out here at Cades Cove, then Lord willing, we're going to work our way up to the Newfound Gap Pass. That way Jolene can step into North Carolina, cross the state line, and then this being her first trip out of state, she will have 3 states, Georgia, Tennessee, and North Carolina.
And there's random stairs right there.
And there's random stairs, she says right there. Well, that's just to help people get up
Yeah.
from this level to the next so they don't slide or whatever if it's
also
muddy.
Because there is a trail right there
Yeah.
that people go onto. You can see it halfway. There's a big pothole right here. There's
Yeah, you got the concrete right there, so they come up out of the parking lot up onto their concrete. That helps them get up so they don't slide and fall.
Yeah.
You get some mud on your shoes. So what's this place here? We got the grist mill. Yeah, got an old farmhouse up here. Yeah, maybe an old smokehouse. No, you can't go inside. That's why the chain is there. You can look inside. Well, we made our way around the loop. We pulled in here to the campground to use the restrooms. Everything was closed. The store's closed. The restrooms at the store in Cades Cove, they were closed down. So the only available restrooms were right here in the campground, just right outside of Cades Cove. So we stopped in here real quick. Now we're going to try to make our way over to Newfound Gap, hopefully, and maybe catch, go back down into Gatlinburg after that and catch an early dinner for tonight. So that's the plan. We enjoyed Cades Cove, got to see a lot of things. That was the first time that the grandkids have been to Cades Cove, and I think they really enjoyed it. So we're going to venture on. Here we go. All right, we've got into a little snow up here. We're on our way up to Newfound Gap. Temperature right now is about 33 and got snow all alongside the road. See a bunch of it, don't you, baby? Yeah. So this is your first time seeing snow. How cool. I know. We get up, hopefully up here to the gap. There'll be a bunch of it up here.
We just don't know what it feels like.
Well, you'll soon find out.
We don't know what it tastes like.
Yeah, you don't want to taste the snow.
John, we can only taste the snow.
Well, we made it up here to the Newfound Gap. Not as much snow right up in here. We're going to walk around a little bit so Jolene can step into the North Carolina side and say that she's been to 3 states on this trip: Georgia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. And then we're going to head back down to some of those pull-offs that had a lot more snow. Yeah. So what'd you think? It's cold. You touched some snow?
Yes.
All right, we're going to go down to couple of the other pull-offs where there's a lot more snow.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, got a lot more snow on the ground in this little area. Grandma's throwing her snowball. Well, you still got to put them on, baby. It's too cold to not have your gloves on. Put them back on. They'll dry. Y'all come up here so you're off the road. Oh, Grandma's got a big one there. Oh, you got me.
Hey, Grandma. Like this?
That's a big handful. Oh, no.
Ah, it got me.
Well, I think the grandkids are really enjoying their first time in the snow, and it was just a pleasure for us to bring them up this trip and let them see a little bit of snow, have a good time. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get to see a lot more as we're going up to Ober-Gatlinburg tomorrow. So but today's been a great day. Got to see Cades Cove, got to see some snow here, grandkids got to play in a little bit, so it's really been a wonderful day. Oh, you got me. Big time. Well, good morning. It is the last day for us here in Pigeon Forge. And you're probably wondering, well, hey, where are the shots of Ober-Gatlinburg? Well, unfortunately, yesterday, our granddaughter, Jolene, woke up running a real high fever, throwing up several times. And we spent yesterday a little over 7 hours in the ER. She was hurting real bad in her stomach, so they did some tests to rule out appendix, which it wasn't. And the other signs looked well, but they said there was a virus, stomach type virus going around, a lot of it up here. So it possibly could have been what it was, but yeah, a little over 7 hours in the ER yesterday. They were slammed, just took a long time to get back to eventually see a doctor. So that's where we spent our day yesterday. And unfortunately, we've got to head out this morning. We've got to be heading back to Florida So that's going to be it for this trip. What little bit of time we did have up here, we enjoyed seeing the snow on the second day that we got here, and going up to Cades Cove and so forth. But you know, sometimes those things in life happen. You just adapt to the situation, and you make the very best of it. So as always, may your travels be safe, may your paths be lined with the beauty and splendor of God's creation, and may the people you meet along your journey be blessed and encouraged because of you. Hey, and I forgot to mention, if you're new to our channel, we would love to have you. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time we produce new content. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Take care and God bless.